as I spoke, love is in the air, and so is the cast of LoveYapa is here. So how excited are you for the movie?
Well, we're very excited.
I'm very excited.
Yeah, it's both of our theatrical debut, so it's exciting, nervous but excited.
Yeah, couple more weeks, na?
Yeah.
And the best thing about the movie, what we liked is, it is based on a situation where Gen Zs are stuck, that is completely on their phones. So, do you think that how different is this movie from any other rom-com movies that what we see? So, how different is this movie from all others, as per your opinion?
I mean, I think it's quite relevant to today. I feel like rom-coms maybe have slowed down a bit in the recent years. We haven't seen so many of them. So I think it's nice and refreshing to have one specifically for our generation. Social media has become so huge and relevant recently, and I think this kind of highlights the issues that we see with the rise of technology and things like that.
Yeah, I feel love is a very primal human emotion, and I think it transcends generation, it transcends time, and I really like love stories. I love
Yeah, I mean,
romantic
Bollywood's
films.
foundation is love stories.
So yeah, I think this is a new, fresh way of telling a story that is timeless.
And when the trailer got out, so one thing what I went to the comment section was this movie is releasing on 7th of Feb, which is in a Valentine week. So everybody, all the fans out there, they really ask that you just ask this question to the star cast that do you follow the Valentine week?
Valentine week.
All sort of things that happens, kiss day, chocolate day, teddy day.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
It is a thing.
It is a thing.
When I was younger.
Oh, I know there's Rose Day, right?
So
No,
there
Rose
are
Day
all
to
in all, it
hota
starts
Okay.
from 7th of Feb right until 21st of Feb. So there are different days that the couples follow. So one day is a rose day, there's a teddy day, there's a chocolate day, there's a kiss day, there's a hug day, and obviously Valentine's Day. And at the end, it is a breakup day as well.
Oh, why? That's so mean. Why would they do that?
Yeah, I think there was a time when I was younger.
No, I had no idea this existed. This is like news to me.
नहीं कॉलेज में होता था ना हम लोग का चॉकलेट डे
Rose Day I heard, but not
Chocolate day
this. Oh.
So you have followed it, right?
back in the day.
Any special memory of that week, जो आपने complete follow किया हो, and at the end, 20 जो breakup day भी celebrate किया ही होगा.
नहीं वो तो खैर इतना completely नहीं follow किया हम लोगों ने. I think when I was in college, I think we got a lot less attention than how it is romanticized. Yeah.
And speaking about today's Gen Z crowd, so there are a lot of, the way of love has changed towards the Gen Z crowd. So previously, back in the days, तो एक ही होता था love at first sight, and nowadays the things are changed. This situationship, this texting, ghosting, breadcrumbing. So do you think love has got more complicated in our era, in the Gen Z era?
I don't think so, but
Yeah, no,
Go first.
I mean, I do feel like maybe a little bit, but like you've said before, I feel like the feeling is still the same. Maybe there's these new terms and things that have been added that does complicate it a little bit, but I feel like the feeling of love is probably the same.
yeah, I think भाषा बदली है, terminologies have changed, but I don't think it's otherwise. I don't think it's changed.
Did ever any of your parent took your phone and जब actual जो movie में दिखाया गया phone word exchange या parents phone check कर रहे हैं कि what my kid is doing, so अंदर से एक hesitation होती है you sweat a lot, कभी ऐसा हुआ है?
मेरे साथ तो कभी नहीं हुआ.
No.
हाँ, my parents aren't very intrusive that way. They let us be. In fact, my mother would not even like check my room or anything. It's never happened.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been in this situation. But I don't know, is it normal for a parent to go through their child's phone? I don't think that's normal.
And what if someday this happens?
No, I've heard of.
It happens.
I've heard about it from friends.
Maybe in like emergency situations or
Well,
something.
not
like
always in emergency.
Oh, then I don't know.
Parents nowadays do such thing after watching the web series and movies that are coming out nowadays on love. So the first thing parent do is check their child's phone, yeah, what is happening with my child. And you know, one thing that the movie is showing is love, and you know, from parents' point of view and from a Gen Z's point of view. So you know, nowadays the parents are, you know, we are so friendly to our parents, especially the Gen Z crowd, that you know we can talk to them about the love and your relationship. You can discuss about the partners. So did you ever discuss, you know, you took a relationship advice or love advice that your parents gave to you?
Yeah, lots of times.
Which is that one advice that you know you stuck your mind and you will keep this forever your life?
No, Dad. Dad always says, look, I will always give you the most sensible advice. When you ask him, according to me, this, that, and that, but you should follow your heart.
Any such specific
Because
advice
I have always only followed my I have done the most what would normally be construed as not he got married very young and things like that. But I've always followed my heart, and I always suggest you always follow your heart.
So just like the dialogue of your movies, घर में मेरी ही चलती है. Does anything has happened to you in any situation, या कुछ चीजें होती है ना, ये मेरे हिसाब से, मेरे घर में ये चीज मेरे हिसाब से होगी. So is there something, you know, जो आपके घर में आपके हिसाब से होती है?
We are all very actually relaxed people.
Yeah, I think now, I mean, we've all grown up also, so I guess it's different in a house when you're younger versus when you grow up. Now I think we all kind of have our own lives, so we all have our own separate things going on.
And I would like to ask Khushi, so you know, this is your debut movie. So why you choose this rom-com genre for your debut and not any other race?
It's my second movie, but I think in general I gravitate towards watching rom-coms in my life also. I love watching sweet, fluffy, romantic movies, old Bollywood films also that are romance films. So I think naturally I kind of gravitated towards a film like that. And also I think because the character is really interesting for me, because she's quite different to me in real life. So I think that's kind of what drew me to her as well.
Junaid sir, you took a role of a Delhi boy. You know, you have took that accent so well. Like लोग तारीफ भी कर रहे हैं कि जुनैद सर ने दिल्ली का accent बहुत अच्छा पकड़ा है. You know, so how do you think, you know, Delhi?
My mom's side is Punjabi.
Okay.
Fully Punjabi. So that helped a little bit.
So do you took training under your mom for this? Delhi accent पकड़ने में या पंजाबी accent पकड़ने में?
माँ का नहीं है इतना दिल्ली का, but Punjabi generally like for my grandparents and a lot of my extended family from mom's side.
Mom's side. And speaking about other things, like I'll talk about the star cast as well. There's Ashutosh Rana sir is there. There's Kiku Sharda. There's Khushi Kapoor. So you know, how was the bonding on the sets with them? You know, all are renowned actors. So how was your bond with them on the sets of LoveYapa?
It was great fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I really enjoyed myself. I think we have a fantastic cast. There are lots of very senior actors who've done like a lot of work. Ashutosh ji, Kiku ji, Khushi ji. I mean, Kiku sir is probably the biggest star in our film. He's an A-list TV star. And there are also a lot of young new actors.
Yeah.
It'll be Kullu's first film, I think.
Yeah, just like so many talented
very
people. It's just, I feel like you learn so much when you're in this space together. I think initially with Ashutosh sir also, I was a bit intimidated because he's such a presence. But he's so fun to work with, and I think he keeps giving as an actor also. So you take a lot from that and you learn so much.
So there's always a friend or a person in our life, you know, कि whenever we are stuck in any situation, he is the first one to whom we give a call. So who is that one friend or a person in your life कि whenever you are stuck somewhere, the first call you give to them, whether it is for a relationship advice or any other advice that you want to take?
My sister, my first call is to my sister always. I feel like no matter what the situation is, big or small, I'll just call her and she somehow just has a solution for everything. So she's my 911 call.
Who's your
I think
number
it
one?
depends on the situation. I will go to my sister sometimes, but after some time. My sister gives very good advice as well. But I have a few friends. It depends on the situation.
Okay. And more often we have seen, nowadays, whenever, when two young actors come on screen. So, initially we say ki or we both are of almost the same age. So, कहते हैं ना कि when two young actors come on set, so the first thing is the bond that you make on the set. So when you arrived on the set for the first time, when you got to know your opposite Junaid, so what was that one thing in your mind and how you met Junaid on the set? So how was your bonding on the set? How easily or how fast did you bond up with each other on the set?
We did like 6 weeks of
Rehearsals, yeah.
before on set. So
Yeah, so we met in office for the first
yeah.
time.
Both very quiet people, so we were like sitting in the corners in our own, and otherwise it was like talking about
Yeah,
the
I
script.
think we took some time to break the ice a little bit.
Yeah, no, but once rehearsal started, it was
Yeah, because we kind of threw ourselves into it, so there was no point of we're taking this slow and getting to know each other. It was just immediately we are starting to read as Bani and Gaurav.
and let's start yelling at each other.
Yeah.
But also we didn't shoot so much together because most of our scenes are over the phone.
Yeah.
So they're different locations. So I think we must have only shot
5 days?
Yeah,
5-6 days.
I mean, not counting the songs.
Yeah.
I think we only shot 6 or 7 days together. Everything else was because all our other scenes are over the phone, which also required a lot of rehearsal,
Practice and rehearsal.
so that our rhythm is.
And the timing and technicality was very crucial.
Okay, lastly, I would like to ask, every movie gives a message out. So what is that one thing that you want the audience should take from LoveYapa?
I think there's a lot you can learn from LoveYapa, but I think it's mostly, I feel like there's so many quotable lines in the film also, especially from Ashutosh sir. He has many lovely lines in the film, but even you have one they put in the trailer, Rishte mein understanding honi chahiye, na?
Yeah, but yeah. No, but I feel ki when it comes to love, a lot of the impediments to love, we tend to put ourselves. हम लोग ही बाधाएं डालते हैं प्यार में. So it's something. So I think that's what our film tries to show, and yeah, that's what I would hope people take away from it.
Yeah, I think all of these other issues are very external, and if you really want something to work out, it's something you both have to figure out within each other and have that willingness to make it work.
Thank you.
Thank
so
you.
much.